Here we are. Hi, everybody. Um, wow. Yep, I start out with here we are. It's Wednesday Night Live with Stampin' Up. Okay, guys, there's a lot tonight. There is really, really a lot. And I have got some gorgeous stuff to show you. So you're going to be very, very happy and excited that you joined me tonight. Didn't think you'd ever say that, did you? So, um, I'm gonna dive right in here. So, celebration is over. Yesterday was the last day. Today's March 1st. Happy March, everyone. March came in. Did March come in like a lion or a lamb? What do you think? Started out very lionish, but it got a little lamb in the middle. So I am not real sure what happened. I'm just kind of gibbering along because I'm waiting. No one's here yet. Susie's here. Okay, I can keep going now. Susie's here. It's a party. I'm just I'm just waiting until a couple people get on before I really get started. I just said celebration is over. I'm excited. My team expanded. Um, Debbie got a new demonstrator signed up too. It was such a good offer. You couldn't resist. But anyway, a lot of the celebration products went over really well. And I can tell that because a lot of them sold out. And I hate when that happens because it makes some people disappointed because they want things and they can't get them because they sold out of them. But I always tell people if you see something you really want, you got to get in there and get it because if you really like it, chances are a lot of other people really like it too. And eventually it's going to go. Hi, Connie. So, online exclusives is taking the place of celebration. And I'll tell you what, I was not real thrilled with this idea. Um, I shop online all the time. I don't know why I don't like it. I like to show people what's coming on. So I'm going to show you tonight. I am going to show you. Boy, you should see. I have been playing for the longest time with this new set, and tonight I'm going to show you some cards made with it. Before I do, I'm going to show you a couple other things, or I'm going to tell you about a couple of things. I don't have that much because I was kind of resisting all of this, but this is a new kit. It's something about kaleidoscopes. I don't. It's yeah, kaleidoscopes. Okay, so it makes 9 cards, and they're really kind of pretty. They are very pretty cards. What else do we have? We have this is the thing that I was very excited about is punches. The 2 inch and the 1 3/4 inch punches are coming back. Circles. Uh, I have the 2 inch from before, but I don't have the 1 3/4 inch. So that's there you go. This is handy, very very handy for just making little window cards and things like that because you can just stick your card in there. And I don't know, I always did have a thing for punches. Hi, Linda. Here until 8 o'clock. Uh-oh, hot date. Hi, Carol. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to show you. Included in the online exclusives. And if you're a demonstrator, you can get them on the demos page or just on your own page. But if you're not a demonstrator, go to nettyp.stampinup.net and then go to online exclusives, shop now. And that'll show you where the punches are. You can order the punches there, or you can always just send me a message. Hey, order me the punches. Like I said, 2 inches and 1 3/4 are now available. There is also a tropical leaf punch that's kind of cool. I'll be showing you that eventually. There's a bundle that goes with that. There's stamps and stuff. There's another one called Rhino Ready that's rhinoceri It's a kid set. If you remember, a couple of years ago, we had one with a bunch of elephants, rhinoceros, that kind of thing. They're cute. If you like that sort of thing. And I just showed you the kits, and there's also a stamp set that's all letters. So if you need a stamp set that's letters, I mean, there's always a stamp set that's letters. They're just different sizes, different fonts. So this might be one you like better than something else. So take a look at it. Also, there's a set of 3 embossing folders. I don't have them yet. I do have them ordered. I'm waiting for them to come in. They haven't gotten here yet. And now, ta-da-da-da-da-da, the thing that I really, really want to show you is the thing that I'm making today. But you know what? Before I do that, because I'm going to get off and I'm going to show you that, just the whole screen. Before I do that, this is the other box. Here's my box. Okay, anybody who's new, if you place a comment on any time between now and next Wednesday, make a comment on my Facebook page, and I will include your name in this drawing. And the person who wins this drawing, which is Barb, again. Barb, I have another card sitting over here waiting to go out to you, and it just didn't get there yet. You're getting the Knight's card too. I think I still have it here. I'm pretty sure I didn't mail it yet. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But Barb wins the card. Your name goes in the drawing and you win a card that I make that night. So make sure you comment, say hi, tell me you're here, tell me where you're from. If I don't know you, if you are going to place an order with me, let me know. And coming up, catalogs, the annual catalogs coming up. And I start putting my mailing list together now for the new catalog. So if you have not gotten a catalog recently, if you don't have the big catalog, the annual catalog that has all the colors in it and stuff, and you want one, send me a message. You can send me an instant message, private message with your address, and I will see that you get one. They'll be out in the mail sometime in April, but we're putting the list together now. So let me know if you want a catalog, if you're not on my list. If you have ordered from me in the last year, you're going to get one. You're on my list. I know, Carol, you're on my list. So, you don't have to worry about it. But just so you know. Okay, now I'm going to say adios and put you over to full screen here so you can see what I'm going to do, because this is really pretty, really pretty. Okay, this is something that we were allowed to pre-order as a demonstrator. I was allowed to pre-order this, and I'm going to get rid of the host code too, because it was up there long enough for people to know, and I want to see the full screen here. Okay, there. Full screen, a little crooked. Let me get it straight. That's good. Okay. As a demonstrator, we were allowed to pre-order the Irresistible Blooms suite. And this is what came with the Irresistible Blooms suite. This stamp set. This is the best. The dies, these dies. Okay, I've already got them in because I have been using the heck out of these dies. What do you see? They're very cool, okay? These dies and the best paper. Why do I say the best? Look at this. This is all scraps from what I've started using already. This paper is beautiful. It has watercolory stuff on one side, and then it has it almost looks like it's embossed with white embossing powder on the other side. And they have these squiggly things. They have just leaves. They have, let me see, my favorite flowers. They have, let me see the colors. Oh, look at this. Look at that. The colors are, I think they're beautiful. Just, I mean, it's every pretty color there is. The pretty green, that is a saucy foam. There's daffodil delight. There's pink, of course, which is my favorite. Look at those leaves embossed. Okay, so that's enough. That is what we're using tonight. Well, that's one of the ones we're using tonight. We're using a bunch of these. This also is bringing back the Pretty Peacock and Blue Lagoon colors. I have Pretty Peacock. I do not have Blue Lagoon. And so I'm not using either one of them at this point because I do need the Blue Lagoon to go with it. That's just my preference. So let me show you. Now, I didn't think I needed this. And until I saw that paper. And then I started doing some things. These are the cards. Yes, Susie, I was too. I really thought they would. I thought they would release the new colors now, but I guess they're waiting for the catalog to do that. So I substituted. I used the soft sea foam, but I also used soft succulent and evening evergreen with the greens, and it does look kind of pretty. So this is one of the cards we're making tonight. This is one of the cards we're going to make tonight. And I have two more that I started but didn't finish, so they're not, I can't show you yet. Linda, sorry, you're going to have to look at this tomorrow or the next day or something. Um, I just was playing with it. This one die, let me show you this. This die here. When you cut out with this is what you end up with. You get, now this would have been a square piece and then the die on it. And you can put it, you could use it as a frame for something. Um, I rounded off the corners and I don't know. I just am not sure what exactly. I was going to do this. I was going to put this here, but I'm not sure I like that. I don't know. I'll think about that and I'll get back to you. Okay, but anyway, the paper, the dies cut the paper perfectly, but there are also stamps that you can stamp and then cut it out. But if you want to have this embossed look without the trouble of embossing, you just cut it out with the dies. And I think it's beautiful. So let me show you quick how to do this, how to do these cards. And we're going to explore another card too. But I'm going to start with this one. Well, thank you, Connie. I've been playing with this for a while. I really fell in love with the paper and had to go from there. So I took a piece of soft sea foam, the regular normal size, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. And I've been using my scoreboard to score quite a bit lately, and I'm finding that it's really handy. So this is my scoreboard. You just mark where you want it and bring it down. Not only is it handy, but it really makes a nice score that makes the fold crisp. I really like that. So that was Connie's thing. Connie told me she likes to use hers. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to give it a try. And I really do like it. So there's this. And oh, you know what else I forgot to tell you? Tomorrow I will be at Wernersville Library from 5 to 7:30. Next Thursday, Robizonia Library, 1:30 to 3:30. And a new one, the Thursday after that, my church is going to let me do a class for the people at the church, but they said you can have anyone there you want. So anyone's invited, and that's going to be from 1 to 3 in the church social hall. So if anyone is interested in that, it is the United Church of Christ of Robizonia. It's at the corner of it's right down from the library. Um, but that's always going to be on the third Thursday. And it's just one block off Penn Avenue. Well, the church is on the corner of Penn Avenue and Pearl Street, and the parking lot is behind the church, a block off of Penn Avenue, and then you come in right downstairs, and that's where I'll be. So, and I do know I have a couple people from the church coming, so it sounds like it should be a good group. Okay, back to the business here. So we have our card base. Then I took my soft succulent and I cut a piece. I have the measurements here somewhere. And let me just quick. I'm gonna have to send these out to you. I think I'm gonna try and send the whole thing out in an email then, just to show people this paper too, just because the paper's so pretty. Um, this is 2 by 5.5, 2 by 5.5, and then we're gonna take a piece of DSP, 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, and it's like a watercolor on this side and this on the front. Now, this I think is Blue Lagoon. Pretty Peacock is a little darker than this, but the this soft succulent really does work. I think it makes a good contrast, and there's the soft sea foam, so that blends with that, and everything is good, right? It's all good. Okay. Um, grab the wrong glue. There we go. So I'm going to start by gluing these together. This is actually a gorgeous card, but it's also a very easy card because the paper works for you. And I love Candy sent me a message about that the other day. Candy actually put a message on Facebook that she loves it when the paper does the work. And I do too. That is just so great. And this particular paper, if you run out of paper and you don't have enough of it to do the things you want to do, hey, you can stamp it and emboss it because the stamps match the paper and the die cuts match the paper. So I put that one a little bit crooked. Okay, so the next thing you want is a square, your same color here, 3 by 3. And then you're going to take your DSP again. Oh, and I didn't use the same. I used a lighter color because I want that. I want this to stand out over that. So that is 2 3/4 square. And again, glue that one to that. Oh, Connie, I do too. I really hope they keep soft succulent and evening evergreen. I those are two of my all-time favorites, and if they don't, I will be stocking up on that. You can be sure. Oh, I didn't really want to glue that down. Oh well, too late. I wanted to put that up on dimensionals, but that's okay. It'll work out. Now, I did this beforehand so that you didn't have to sit here and watch me doing it, but I'm going to show you what I did do just so you know. I actually cut out a bunch of these ahead of time just to see how they were going to work, and they worked phenomenally well. Okay, here's there's a whole sheet of pink, but you can use either one of them. And then I use this for the leaves. And I just put this on like that, ran it through the die cutter. Same with the leaves. There's ones with 3 leaves and there's ones with 2 leaves, and I ran those through the die cutter. Then there's also the smaller ones. So out of this sheet, I mean, you can like die cut all of these roses and a whole bunch, all the leaves too. I mean, it's really very cool. You don't waste a lot of paper, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm I'm gonna have to order another pack because I'm already running low on the one pack. I mean, I've really been going to town on that, and I only ordered one. I wasn't even sure if we could order more than one, but I ordered one, and here we need another one. So what I did for this one is I took a small pink and a bigger pink and put them on just kind of like this and this, lay them out first. Then I took one of the bigger leaf pattern things, put that on there. And I took one of the smaller ones and put it here. Now I'm going to put these up on dimensionals, and then I'm going to glue the leaves down. But when I put these, I'm going to put these on first on dimensionals. Then I'll stick the leaves under them, kind of tuck them in. I like the way that looks. I'm going to have that one kind of facing downward. This one is going to go this way. You ordered two. A good move, Susie. You will use them, trust me. The other thing that I started doing, my favorite fun fold is this one here that opens up, and then you have a little square in here. And I started working on it, but I decided I wanted to put flowers on here, and I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Although now I think I do know what I want to do, but it's going to be these. So I'll probably put flowers on all three of them like that. But the paper I thought just looked really nice with this particular fun fold. So I was playing with that too. And this is something else that came with the bundle. Not the bundle, the suite is these frosted loose frosted dots. Now, these are showing as embellishments with this set, and they're beautiful, but they are not adhesive. Know that before you order them. They are going to come just like this, loose in this plastic container, and you're going to need to glue them on. Not that that's a problem. You just need to know that. Okay, so I'm going to now glue this together. I also did not on my sample put any kind of a greeting because I wasn't sure what kind of card I wanted to make it. So, but this is one of those kind of cards that it's simple and elegant. Linda, simple, pretty, elegant, and easy to put together and have on hand just like this, just as it is. And then when you need it for some occasion, you can just quick go, oh, I need a card, and quick stamp happy birthday or something on it. So I am going to just quick glue this on here. So I have this paper just everywhere because I've been using it and using it and using it. Glue that on there, and it's ready to go. Well, as soon as I put my embellishments on, it will be ready to go for any occasion. Because I do believe that this particular, and it was so funny because I just wasn't sure I wanted to order it because I thought another floral, but I just love it. And it would be great for, I mean, it's a perfect birthday card. It would even be a nice sympathy card, a thank you card, a get well card. I mean, it will work for everything. It really will. Now I'm going to stick a couple of these frosted dots here and there. So all I'm going to do is dab a little glue on and grab them with my take your pick tool. And let me grab a pink one. And of course, Carol, I love this set because it has so much pink in it. Usually I like to keep these the embellishments all the same color, but in this case, these are just pretty enough that they work okay like this. I don't know what's on this, but it might have to go. Yeah, because that's gonna bug me. Sorry. Try again. Aye. There. Having a little bit of trouble here. Okay. There. And now my greeting will go down here or across here. Okay. That's that. Number one. Number two, I'm using Flirty Flamingo. Now, this is Flirty Flamingo. This is Petal Pink. And this is that gorgeous paper. The first thing I'm going to do, and this is just to jazz it up a little bit, I'm taking the rose stamp and I am taking, if I can find my Versamark, which I did have out earlier, so I know I didn't lose it. I know it's here. There it is. It's hiding. Taking the Versamark ink. And I'm going to just ink that up and stamp some of the roses around the edge, because that's the only part you're going to see. I think I need to re-ink my Versamark. Yeah, big time. Leave that out so I re-ink it. Okay, so I just wanted to make that a little, little varied. And then I take my base, Petal Pink. I take this really pretty stuff here and glue this on here. This is another really simple card. You'll see. Tried stamping the flowers and color them. No, but I did stamp them in color. In fact, I'm going to do that on the inside of this one, and you'll see how it gets. It's not as impressive, but stamping them and using white embossing paste on them, or white embossing powder on them, I think would make them look just like the paper, but a little raised. And I think that will be really pretty. Okay. But yeah, coloring them would probably be nice too. Really. So this one, I did decide to stamp a greeting on this. I needed a couple of birthday cards. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just make it into a birthday card. And because I'm using this green, the green leaves, I thought, well, okay, that would work. I'll use the evening evergreen, um, because that's what color these basically, or soft succulent. Soft succulent or evening evergreen will work, but this is kind of a muted tone. So I chose to use the soft succulent. And I just put the happy birthday up here. And then I took 3 of the flowers, and because this has some of the yellows in it and some light pinks, I used, actually, I'm going to use the yellow. And then, no, either the pink background or use the yellow in the background and then use the pink for the front. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, Susie, you spent hours coloring with different colors and techniques. They came out muted. You tried adding Stella, still didn't like them. You're talking these flowers. This, you didn't like it. Huh. I wonder why. So I'm gonna glue these down. I mean, the paper's so pretty though. Maybe you're comparing it to the paper and saying, "Oh, I don't like that," because you really like the paper better. Or coloring, you color them and then do the white embossing on them? But I don't know why you do that, just use colored paper. I don't know what to say. Oh, Barb's not on tonight. I must have scared her away last week talking about joining us as a demonstrator or making cards. I think I just said, I didn't say anything about being a demonstrator. I just said she should start making cards. And that might have scared her away. No, I don't want to do that. She said something about her sister does the card making, or her sister's the creative one, or something to that effect. I don't know. Okay, that's how those are going to go. Just slide them right underneath. And that's that one. Now, I'm going to still add a couple of these to that. Some white pearls would also look pretty. But I think with these, I'm going to just stick with some yellow, maybe, and pink. These are different sizes. Yeah, I'm going to go with all yellow. Yay, isn't that the truth? She wouldn't need to make her own cards. She gets mine. Thank you, Connie. Yeah, that I like that with the. I have to put some on this because I like it with that. And the inside of this one, I am going to try stamping just the outline of the flower. Now, let's see. I'm going to use soft succulent for the leaves. And I'm going to, let's see. I think I'm just going to use the Daffodil Delight for the flower. Then I'll do the envelope the same color. There, I think it could have gotten a little closer, but that's good enough, I guess. Oh, wait. Let me grab an envelope here. That's a stamped off flower, and I think it looks better. And that's going to be the inside. Now, like I said, these were my samples. These were what I planned to show you. I have a couple more that I'm starting, and I have the ideas. So I'm going to try them while you're watching. It's live. I hate to do this like this, but yeah, maybe it'll be cool, right? Okay, let's try it. These are the pieces that I have. I grabbed the paper that's already, I mean, this paper is so close to being done. It's so pretty. And okay, here's something very cool that I love with this paper. I get started out with Flirty Flamingo, of course. I cut out that circle thing out of this. Let me see what it's called. Textured shimmer paper, 12 by 12. It comes in blue, white, and green shaded spruce. I like the white. I think it's a very pretty shimmer. It's a very nice shimmer to it. Mm. Excuse me. There. So I cut it out, and I cut out this, and my thought is to put this and frame it with this. Yeah, that's going to be very nice. So all I need to do really is mark this so I can cut it off at the right place. I did it again today. I cut a piece of paper off that I wanted to score. That was what prompted me to get out my scoring board. I said, "Oh, this is nuts. If I used my scoring board, that wouldn't happen." So I'm going to glue that on there, and I'm just going to glue this on here. And I mean, it just okay. This is just so exciting because it's just coming together just exactly the way I thought it would, and it just looks so pretty. This makes such a perfect frame. And I'm just thinking maybe I might put this up on dimensionals. Yes, I do. Now I'm going to stick the dimensionals pretty close. Actually, I'm going to have to use a lot of them. And I'm going to stick them pretty close to the circle. The edges and the corners. I don't normally use this many, but in this case, I think it's called for. And I even have some, nope, I cut them already. Oh, wait, here I do. I have a couple of longer pieces that I can just throw in here. Here. Oh. I think I have enough dimensionals on it now. I probably should have just used the foam strips. Note that for later. If you do this, use the foam strips. If I do it again, I'll use the foam strips. I think that's everything. Okay. I probably should have glued that down. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here's what else I want to do. I want to put something down here with a reading, and that's probably perfect. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I'm cooking ideas up here. I'm just not sure which one I want to use. I'm gonna try this. Not sure I like that either. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, since I used all the dimensionals on this thing, I'm not going to use dimensionals on this too. So I should not have used so many dimensionals on the other ones. I can tell you that right now. But a couple of these babies will just juice this up perfect. 1, 2, 3. I always like to do those in threes. And this one is going to work with pink or yellow. I glue all over that one. Oh, there. Okay. Hi, Barb. We were talking about you earlier. You're going to have to watch this. um, in fact, you probably see some of you won the card again tonight. And I couldn't remember if I mailed you last week's card yet or not, or if I still have it here. If I have it here, I have it all ready to go. Hopefully I didn't seal it so I can stick in tonight's. But I think I might have. Did you get it? Do you know? Are you home? There, pink works good. Okay. For a while there, it was between Carol and Linda, and now we've moved on to Barb. You have not got, okay, then I didn't mail it yet. Then I have it here. I know I took a bunch of stuff down to the post office the other day, and it must have been the day before my live. Okay, that is that one. And I don't know. I like the idea, but I'm not sure I like the card now that it's done. It needs something else. I'll think about that. Okay, there's that one. The other thing that I wanted to do again with the Flirty Flamingo, I'm going to somehow, yeah, just do that. These little thingies intrigue me. I just like the way they look. So and actually, you know what I'm thinking? Because that's white. I think this would look pretty with a white frame and using that thing on the side again. So I'm going to just take a piece of white and cut it about 2 inches wide. And then cut this piece one and 3/4. More than 1 3/4. This is 5 1/4. Just going to give it a little bit of a white frame. Put it there and then put this aside of it. And I think that looks very pretty like that. I just have to cut that and cut those ends off. Okay, Barb, so I'm going to stick them both together. You're going to end up with a package instead of an envelope. Was that last week or was that Carol? Carol won last week, didn't you? Wait, I don't know. I don't remember. See, that's why I write myself notes because I can't remember from one week to the next. These are going to be fun to try to glue on. I can tell you that right now. What you think, Carol? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that hang off the edge. I'm going to grab my little glue bottle here. I'm going to dribble glue all over this one, wherever these dots are. And then I'm going to just cut off the bottom. That's just the easiest thing to do. Yeah, so Barb, what happened? Right, yeah, Carol won last week, okay. Because that was in your bag that you picked up yesterday. So maybe it was the week before that. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this off. Okay, I'm going to wait until it dries before I cut it off because it just moved when I went to cut it. And that is not a good thing. Yeah, there it is. It's still moving. Yeah, I'm going to let that dry a minute. I think that's so cool though. I love these little I love those things. Um, and this one again, I'm not sure what to do with it. Oh, but I just did get an idea. Now, I'm going to have to think that one through too. And I will be sure to let you know when I decide what I'm going to do with it. But it's going to remain unfinished until I figure it out because I love these little things. I do not want to mess up this card. And I just think something little down here at the bottom is going to be sufficient. In fact, maybe, just maybe, this is my answer. Good idea, Susie. Good idea. Put a block on it to hold it down. There. Too much pink. Yeah, it'll be okay. Okay, I'm using my double oval punch. This punch comes in handy so much when I don't know what else to do with a card. So I'm pretty sure this is not going to disappoint today either. I just haven't decided what kind of card this is going to be. This happy birthday message that I have here is too big. I'm going to have to hunt for something smaller to put on here. The messages that come with this stamp set, now the hello might be a good one. Hooray, it's your day. I couldn't be happier to have you as my friend, and thank you, and I like you. I'm thinking that hello might be appropriate for this one, and that just might be what I do. We'll just go with hello because that will fit right on that block. I don't have the labels on the blocks yet. I was too busy playing with the stamps to label them. I have some of them labeled, but not all of them. Piece of ribbon with a faux bow between the DSP and the die cut. Oh, good idea. Yeah. Good choice. The hello. Okay. Okay, so now I have some ideas. And I hope I have some. I think I have some Flirty Flamingo ribbon too that will work out really nice. I really think so. What color? Flirty Flamingo, of course. So now I'm going to have to hunt for a ribbon because I love that idea. I think that's just perfect. Put this on the back of this. It does take a village sometimes. Okay, they're not moving anymore. So I can cut them off. There they are. Okay. Oh dear. Piece of ribbon with a faux bow between the DSP and the die cut. I was gonna put Flirty Flamingo, but I have this seam binding ribbon that looks beautiful always with everything. Now, are you talking just something like this? That would look pretty. You put it down here at the hello. Ugh. I like the idea, but I don't know where to put it. There, that's where. Right? Don't you think? Wrap the ribbon. Oh, yeah. That would be good too. Ooh. That would look really nice. And actually, I like that. Just like that. Then I don't have to wrap it because, yeah, I cut it like that. Stick it in there. Put this piece here. I think that's good. Okay. I like it. I like this color ribbon with this. I wish I would have bought a whole lot more of this. I can tell you that. Okay. That's it. This needs to cut off a little bit. Barbie, I didn't even see the card you want. Great suggestion. Keith is Connie, actually, Carol. I know it says Keith, but that's her husband. So it is Connie. In the beginning, when she first started coming on, she used to always say that right away at the beginning. Hi, Annette, this is Connie. And she stopped because she knows that I know who she is. So she doesn't have to do it anymore. But I guess it still confuses other people. There. I like that. Okay. Wow. This is one of those sets that people say to me, "Damn it. Why did you show us that? Now I have to have it." Because I'll tell you, I would have to have it if I didn't already. I love it. And like I said, I already ordered more paper. I think, I hope. Carol, you just got an order from me. I hope you like everything you got. Okay, so we have this one and this one. And this is the one you're getting, Barb, the happy birthday card. And that one. So, wow, we did 4 cards today. Let me get all this junk out of the way. It'll look nicer that way. There we go. I did one envelope at least. I just don't know where it got to. Huh. Ah, there it is. Barb, I'll send you this one. It has some doohickeys on it. And there's the envelope, and it has a flower inside, flower on the envelope. Okay, we are good. That's it, guys. So glad you joined me tonight. I appreciate everybody. And I'm glad you liked the cards tonight. This was fun. This was a fun night because I was not really sure what I was going to do, but it went together very nicely. I love this set, and I know you will too. You're welcome for the inspiration, Connie. Um, until next week, happy stamping. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening and the rest of the rest of the week. Good night.